Hey there everybody, welcome to Charles Gaming. I am Ep.4 and today we are updating our tag vlog once again. This is week 4 or episode 4. Honestly guys, this has been a really rough week for me. So I want to break it down for you. We're going to do this in 3 segments. One is just going to be me talking about what's happened in my personal life. Then we're going to have updates on the goals, the tag vlog goals. And the end is going to be an update on all the series. Now, starting off with my personal life, I would like to note my grandmother has stomach cancer. I'm usually her home carrier. I usually help take care of her, and very brutally, she just fainted one day. We called the paramedics. They rushed her out of here, and COVID regulations means only one person can be in the hospital. So through all this, my grandfather's the only one in the hospital, so the rest of us have to sit and wait for updates. And yeah, it's very scary thing because of how serious it is. It kind of is amazing that it was never caught before, but I guess it wasn't caught despite her going through as much as she has in her life. I'm not going to go into too much details other than that has heavily affected me. My grandmother is like the patriarch, the head of the family in a lot of regards. Our family is very complicated, complex. Multiple families have joined together, and she's kind of the glue that holds everyone together. So if something were to happen to her, I think my family as itself would fall apart. It is, as someone who thinks ahead, plans ahead, and very often sometimes loses track of being in the now and looking ahead, which is a problem I have, guys. I very much do. You probably can see it through my series where I'm talking about the future or the next steps. I have a problem with looking ahead or looking behind a little bit and not staying in the present as much. So my mind is wandering, what if this, what if that? And while it's natural, it has caused me to lose sleep, have a bunch of nightmares. You know, it's a tough thing because not only is a person's that you love's life at stake, but, you know, as someone who also sees the ramifications of this, there's a lot of things that could tear apart my entire family. You know, that people would stop contacting each other, things would completely change, and it's something that is tough, is something that is really tormenting my soul and everything. Content creation is an escape for me, so when I do stuff like this, it's not that I don't think about it, it's always in my head, but it allows me to focus on something else, do something else. And yeah, so it's one of those things where I'm thankful I have content creation. I'm glad I'll be streaming soon. That will help distract me because there isn't much I can do. You know, COVID regulations limit one person into the, in critical care situations like this. So there's not much I can do but sit around, you know. I have tasks I'm doing. I'm not just sitting around doing nothing, obviously, but, you know, you feel like you're doing nothing when you wish you could be there. And you know, I bet everyone's had a situation like this at some point or another. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with me right now, is that struggle. Obviously, it is what it is, guys. But now, I really am going to quickly show a recap of the rules of the series, and then we are going to talk about, well, the tag vlog goals. Alright guys, so what you see up on the screen is the short-term 0 to 6 month tag vlog goals. Now, obviously, as you can see, get a second job. Still trying to do that because I need that extra money. And not to be dark, but if anything happens to my grandmother, I lose my home carrier job. So it's literally become get a job in general. Because who knows how this is going to turn out. I'm still hoping for the best, but you know. The next one, upload a video every day for a month, 30 days. That includes shorts. 25 out of 30, guys. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Next up, we have upload a video excluding shorts every day for a week, 7 days. We completed that. I think we got to like 9 or something like that, 10. We got pretty close, but I just ran out of content that wasn't shorts. So we could not try to aim for the midterm. Obviously, lose 20 pounds. The stress from this has completely stopped me working out. If anything, I probably have gained pounds in the last few days. So that is really going against me. So I do plan to get back to working out, but, you know, this is something that has hurt. Stream 10 times. Now, streaming 10 times, I will announce, and there will be an announcement video pretty soon too. Actually, I think it'll be released tomorrow on YouTube, because this is, of course, being recorded Wednesday, September 28th. My episodes are always recorded every Wednesday, put on Patreon Thursday, and put on YouTube Friday. So, honestly, guys, you probably won't know this, but so Friday, September 30th, when this video goes live, depending on the time, maybe 8 or 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be streaming on YouTube for the first time. Don't know what I'll be playing yet, guys, but if you're seeing this video, this should be uploaded about 4:30 at about 4:30 PST Pacific Standard Time. At 8:30, 9-ish, between there, I will stream on YouTube for the first time. Yeah, guys, hopefully everything goes as planned and I won't have any issues. Because I didn't have any issues the first few times I streamed on Twitch, but, you know, Patreon, but moving to YouTube is a whole different thing. Top comment. Now, for the short term and midterm, I added a top comment, and they're both from Crossflux. Crossflux's comment inspired me to come up with these. So the top comment, and I'm crediting this to Crossflux, play 10 different games on stream over the next 6 months. But that's 6 months from 9/4. So 9/30 would literally be almost a month. But it's not that hard. I can sometimes get a little too absorbed. Like if I'm playing, like the things I plan to maybe play on stream is, I want to play Apex for the first time on PC. I've only played on console, my Xbox. I want to play maybe some Minecraft. I will count recording, like playing Master Duel. I will count recording duels for the sealed only series, Dueling Burke, Dueling Nexus, you know, those type things. I will count those as games too. But outside of that, Minecraft, Apex, Super People when it comes out, Overwatch 2. There's a couple games I have in my mind, but I don't know if I have 10 different ones off the top of my head, so that's probably an issue. So obviously play 10 different games on stream belongs to Crossflux. Now Patreon, plus 50 subs, 182 total. Literally, as I check this right now, 148 subs currently out of 182. That is not bad, honestly. I know we've gained quite a number of subs. Yeah, the fact we're so close to 150 is amazing. But yeah, that Patreon one is a pretty great one, and I think we can actually complete it early. Going to the midterm goals. Midterm, these are 6 to 12 month goals, guys. Unlock the community tab. I would love the community tab to update people, to post stuff. I have such a bad habit of occasionally posting on Twitter, or when I do post on Twitter, I don't use tags correctly. When I post videos, I do, but you know, I have this habit of underperforming on Twitter. Instagram is one of those things where I feel like I need to post photos, and I'm not a really photo person, and so it's kind of tough without spoiling series or spoiling content to post on Instagram, and I just need to start posting stuff. But yeah, unlocking the community tab will be big because I'll be able to share info, updates, and stuff like that. Upload a video including shorts every day for 2 months, 60 days. We're currently at 25 out of this. Not bad, actually. Not bad. I think we can easily accomplish this one. I think this one's easily accomplishable. Upload a video excluding shorts every day for 2 weeks. We got close. We got like 10 or 11, I think. But I just ran out of regular videos to upload. And it's a bummer because we could have completed this one if only I had 3 more videos. Lose 48 pounds, get down to 215. Honestly, as I said, this has been a stressful week, and I probably gained weight. So this is definitely going downhill. But I am working out because it helps relieve the stress and stuff like that from my life, especially with all this medical stuff that is going on. The last one, find a girlfriend. I should not have asked my buddy to do this. I will not find a girlfriend. I will die alone. Moving to top con, again, Crossflux, I'm just going to give credit to him, play 20 different games on stream. This one, again, is probably more realistic and accomplishable, but I can't even think of 10 games I want to play. I mean, let's put the Duel Master, Apex, Overwatch 2, Super People, maybe Warzone 2, Phasmophobia, Minecraft, Master Duel. That's 8. Let's add the emulator, one of the dueling simulator things for Yugioh. That's like 9. What else would I want to play? Maybe I'll stream some Raft and record one of the Bronze Legacy, or maybe the Bronze Legacy games can go into there too. So that's barely 10 I can think of, and that's everything I want to play right now that I can think of off the top of my head. So 20 might be difficult. I may need suggestions. I may just need to push through. Obviously, the when it comes down to the Patreon, 500 subs total. Again, Urza's deciding this 500 subs total. I don't think it's unrealistic for 6-12 months if I can increase my content, increase the quality, and keep releasing stuff. I know things are really stressful right now, and I'm trying my best to keep up, but man, it is tough not to get depressed and down and just let that deflate you completely, you know. Moving to the long term, these are 12 months over a year-long goals. Hire an editor. I may be in a financial situation. Hiring an editor is the last thing in my mind, but it would help the quality of the content so bad. If I could get a good enough job where I could hire an editor to edit my videos, I would in a heartbeat. Of course, I'd want a quality editor who could not just cheap out and cut shortcuts, but actually kind of bring my vision to life. Because I have a vision in my head of what I want, but I'm so untalented. Anytime I try, sometimes videos get done and I try to edit and make what would be a good way to say it? Assets for them, and the assets turn horrible, and I spend extra days trying to build these assets that are just scrapped, and then I release the video plain, and it is deflating. So a good editor would help that and bring my vision to life truly. Unlock YouTube monetization. This would help massively. Everything I would make off the monetization early on would just go right back in channel, go towards the editor, stuff like that. Upload a video, including shorts every day for 6 months. Again, I think this is accomplished for 180 days. Over a year period, that should be easily accomplishable. Upload a video, excluding shorts, every day for 4 weeks, 28 days. I just think I need to get a backlog of videos. And this is probably mostly going to be Bronze Legacy, unless I introduce another series. This is maybe... this would have to be a period where I didn't have shorts, and I would need like a backlog of Bronze Legacy. I would need maybe another series, Master Duel Redemption, the occasional, unless I pre-bought a bunch of stuff for Collector's Journey. I would need money to do this. And so that's another thing that's definitely possible, but tough. Lose 70 pounds, again, the stress of the situation. I sound like a broken record, broken Blu-ray. Scratchy disc. Lose 70 pounds to 190 pounds, my goal target. I will do my best to do this. The top comment for the long term, 12 plus months, I'm leaving blank. One comment that suggests a 12 plus month long goal will be put here. So this spot is still empty. If you have a suggestion for a long term goal you'd want from me personally for this channel, put in the comments down below. I will not accept any hateful stuff. I do not accept assholes or comments from people who are just being rude. Okay, that's an instant ban. I'm not going to take it anymore. Trust me, I'm not in the mood right now. I'm one of those guys who, especially right now, I don't accept disrespect. I don't accept hatred. And even in real life, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I mean, I've gotten into fights to protect people. I mean, shoot, in high school, I knew some dude was getting picked on. Some dude tried to pick on him in class, and me and my buddy stood up and knocked the dude out. Just because I don't accept that type of hatred. That type of hatred and rudeness is not allowed and should not be allowed in this world. Moving to Patreon, collab with a big name YouTuber. Now, me and Urza talked. I have collabed with someone who's just under 2,000 subscribers, like 1.8K or 1.9K. So we added just under 2K as the amount I've reached so far. So we decided, Urza decided, 5K, so 5,000 viewers plus would be considered a big name YouTuber for this first one. Now, honestly, if I have YouTube monetization unlocked, if I have an editor, 5K will probably be a lot easier. But honestly, I do think that this is something I would like to reach. Thankfully, I know a lot of YouTubers who are successfully growing and Yugioh in general. And he does mention big name Yugioh, not just YouTuber. So what's sad is even if I collab with one of the biggest ones, Markiplier, Mr. Beast, they are not Yugioh, so it would not count. That's what's sad about this. It has to be a Yugioh. I do have a couple of mine that I feel like I could possibly collab with, and it would hit that mark. The chances of that collab, because we would need a video for each channel. That was their specification. Is the collab would have to be one video on each channel. All right. When it comes down to it, guys, that could be tough. Because if I just invited them to do one of my series, right? And I was like, oh, come on to Duelist Showdown or something like that. They might accept that offer. But I would still have to do something on their channel. And that's not always going to be big. Because, if someone collabs with me, it's going to have to be, and I don't want to say out of pity, but it's going to have to be that they actually like me as a person or would want to work with me. If they look at my subscriber count right now, I'm not in the 1,000 range of anything. Any 5K plus people may just scoff at me, and that's not to say they're all rude. But what I'm saying is they may look at, hey, we need something that can grow, someone who'd bring entertainment. And I don't know if someone at my level may be that, is that answer. So there is a lot of tough parts with this one, guys. But yeah, moving away from the vlog goals, honestly, once we have the top comment one for long term from this episode, we will have a full list of vlog goals and we'll update them every week. Now going to the series updates, and this is tough. When it comes down to it, guys, Let's Play Bronze Legacy, or Let's Play series, is kind of delayed. My buddy and me are planning to get together sometime this weekend to record some stuff. And I hope we can record maybe every week or every 2 weeks. Get a bunch of episodes done. Because honestly, he started a job that's really burning him out, and I can't comment on what the job is. I can't comment on any of that because I don't want to ruin Archaic Visionaries or show off any of his personal life that he's not willing to share himself. But he is burnt out, which is making that a little delayed. So if we can't get a certain number of stuff pre-recorded, so I have some backlog for another incident like this, I may do a Bronze Legacy second game and have kind of 2 games overlapping each other, which might be difficult, but I think that would be the best option. Legendary Duelist Showdown. Obviously, Legendary Duelist Showdown, we just wrapped an episode. I was still looking for a duelist for the next episode, or so as soon as I find one, and as soon as the top comment decides what it is. Sinkun Shu, by the way, you have the top comment from Legendary Duelist Showdown episode 3, so please, if you see that, go comment on that, because then I'll have that, and then all I just need is the guest duelist. The sealed only series, going off of Challenge Edition, I have everything but one pack right here next to me. Okay, guys, so that is tough. Literally one pack is missing, and it could arrive any day now. Literally, the shipping, the latest I think is today's Wednesday, so I think Saturday is actually the latest it should arrive before it's considered late, and I could actually get a refund, but that's a whole different problem. Sealed only deck building challenge is Zombie Synchro. Now the ban list, I was definitely waiting for the ban list on both of those, but the ban list has hit both of these in a way that is tough. Synchro Zombie was hit pretty hard with the fact that I can't do Hulk shenanigans on their turn. So I've actually been looking at it, and a part of me wants to go more of a Link direction. So Synchro Zombie may just become Zombie. So if that's the case, you may see changes in that. Sealed only Challenge Edition, as I mentioned, is missing a pack, but Hulk as well got banned in that. Now Pendulums don't need to rely on it as heavily, but it's still a couple cards, I think 2 that need to be taken out. Not to mention the Chaos Ruler got banned. That affects the deck building challenge series as well. So with the sealed only, I had to rework the deck list, but I'm also waiting on packs for both of them. The Collector's Journey series. Financially, it's been kind of rough, especially with the health problems. I was going to go order stuff because I wanted the reel to kind of reset. Not to mention, I wanted to see what the ban list did because I was really concerned about the sealed only series. So yeah, Collector's Journey has been delayed a little bit. As soon as I have the money to buy a product, I will. Right now, money is tight. And with my grandmother saying everyone is on edge. So yeah. Budget battle. The deck list is built. Budget battle, I may make some differences. I've always talked about buying the singles themselves and building an actual physical deck. And a part of me is wondering if maybe I don't just need to show the financials of it and show the deck off without actually buying the singles. But I kind of like buying the actual singles because you can be like, oh, hey, look, here's the actual physical single, you know. So Budget Battle does have a rework planned originally for episode 10. I may bump that down to episode 5. But yeah, I am missing one card. It still hasn't shown up, and I may just have to redo that. Tag vlog, obviously, we're on episode 4. I think it's going pretty well. I am worried about if anything goes worse, that the tag vlog could come very depressed because of my grandmother's situation. But yeah, and then of course Master Duel episode 23 is, I think, will come out just after this, or a day or two after this airs on YouTube. I'm going to be recording that, I think, Thursday. So it should be uploaded Friday or Saturday, depending, onto Patreon, and then Sunday or Monday it will come up on YouTube. Or Sunday, on YouTube. But honestly, guys, when it comes down to it, I do think that this channel is going in an okay direction. I know right now it's tough thinking about my grandmother and everything. I'm trying not to let it break me down, but it's, you know, it's obviously tough because of how an important person she is to not only the family, but to me. I don't go into a lot of my personal life into what's happened, but if you do ever really want to know, maybe we can talk about it next time, because she saved me so many times in my life. I don't know if I'd truly be alive or even here. And that isn't like, you know, to say that, well, I actually truly don't know if I'd be here. And that's not saying a life or death thing. I mean, how do I want to get into it without getting too much into it? Let's just say when I was younger, I was almost kidnapped and taken away from my family. So I can discuss that more if you guys want to know. Comment down below, not only suggestions for the long-term goal, but if you guys do want to hear more about my life story, about maybe why this is so important, because she is everything to our family, and so many lives, connections, relationships, and everything. She's that string that holds things together. And if she goes, I'm afraid of the fallout, the depression, the health issues. There's a lot in my family that this one thing could trigger. And it could be like, you know, lighting a fuse that just happens to have a million other fuses attached to it. You know, this one fuse could ignite everything, and things could go to hell really fast. Things could just be hell on earth in this family. And so it is a very concerning, scary thing, guys. But if you do want to know more, if you have any questions, anytime you have questions, put them down in the comments below. I will answer them in the next episode. If you want to know more about my life, or you have specific questions, just feel free to ask, guys, and I will answer them. But until next time, tag out.